Welcome to Driveway Garage. I'm working on a 2004 Ford Explorer Sport Trac. And the guy I bought it from broke this window trying to pull it up. So I'm trying to figure out why he was doing that. If you need to know how to take these doors off, I thought I'd show you real quick. Down at the bottom, there's one here and one here. Those are 5.5 millimeter screws. The head is 5.5 millimeters. Pretty small. And then, in order to get the switches out, they just pop out. There's you can see the two tabs on the side and the guides at the bottom. That's that thing and that thing. They go in here. The retainers clip into here, so you just pull up on it, it pops out of there pretty easy. And then on the green one, you push on the tab here, wiggle it, it'll come out. The gray one, tab right there. When you get those out, there's a cover over the handle. It just pops out of there, just snaps into place. I used a little pick to get it out. Above that handle, there's another cover, same thing. Looks like there's a narrow on one side, so there's only one way that should go in. Again, it's got 4 retaining clips on the back of it, so use a small screwdriver or a pick, pop that out of there. Then there's 2 7 millimeter. Let me double check that. Why they can't use the same size screw, I do not know. Yeah, those are 2 7 millimeter screws. And then take yourself a couple trim tools and start working around the outside here, popping that loose. Look inside, see those Christmas tree clips there. I think this is ready to come off now. I think I have all the screws out. So I should be able to just pick it up, maybe. Maybe not. Pop it out of there. I guess I should have set this up on my tripod, but I think it's about ready to pop out of there. I'm going to pull it out, pull it up, see if it comes out. So I got it off of there, and as you can see, there's a few of these clips. There's one, and there's one that's stuck in the door. It was hung up on this. So this has been in, somebody's been in here before because this is loose. But anyway, you can see all the clips around there. So let's see, one there, 1, 2, 3 over there. Couple, 1, 2, 3 at the bottom. So actually it looks like it might be missing some clips. So let's see if I can find those. This is what happens when you don't line them up properly and you just smash the door in. They get bent because they're not lined properly. Anyway, it's pretty easy to take off. Now I got a peek in here. I'll take this all off and see why he was pulling on the glass, because I can hear what do they call that thing? The motor track thing going up and down. I hear it going up and down. Anyway, I got to vacuum all that glass out of there and then find a replacement glass, figure out how to put it in there, because I don't know. I suppose this thing pops off of there somehow, and then it goes in that way. Let's find out. I put my trim tool underneath here and pried up on it, and it just popped right out of there. So that will make getting the glass in there easy, because I have about 1 inch to work with. Now I just have to get the rest of it off. The video I watched, they just kind of pulled this off. You know, it's going to be stuck in certain places, so you just got to pull it off. This is a separate piece here that comes off. And just work my way around, try not to tear it. I went ahead and took the speaker out. That's a different size screw, 6 millimeters. And then this goes in there. It's got a couple little clips. There's one at the top about, what, 2 o'clock? There's another one about 8 o'clock. They just pop out of there pretty easy. And This should come off that handle, I would think. Or I'll tear it off the handle, one or the other. There it goes. Soundproofing? I don't know. It's coming off pretty complete. I worked on a Cadillac the other day that I bought and sold, and they had a more solid panel that screwed on, and that was really nice. You just take off the screws, the whole panel comes off. You don't have to worry about all the sticky stuff. I liked it. Let me go ahead and get this off of here completely so I can see what the heck I'm doing. So you've got this black stuff here that's really sticky, and that pulls off that big panel. And there was another strip here where the wiring harness came through, and that just peels off, and you can get your wiring harness out of there. Now that's off. Now we can raise and lower the track and see what the deal is. Either, I just don't know. He said it wasn't coming up, so he's pulling on it with a pair of pliers, and then it fell down. So I may have to replace this whole thing, the whole mechanism. Let me get on the other side and see what happens. Well, I'm going to cut this video off here because my main point was just to show you how to get the door panel off. After that, you can look on YouTube and find other videos for replacing this track. Hopefully that helps you out. I thought I'd add this to the video. So when he dropped it and broke the glass, it breaks into a million pieces. I pulled out what I could. It's got tint on there, I guess, or maybe that's the way it's made, not sure. Anyway, I've got this old vacuum I use for detailing cars and stuff. So I'm just sucking it up a little at a time. When the vacuum gets kind of full, I dump it out. And right now I'm just using the round nozzle because some of the chunks are a little bigger. But I do have a skinnier nozzle I'll put on there and just work it till I get all the glass out of the bottom of here. And then I'll find another chunk of glass and get it in there. Still don't know why he was doing what he was doing, because the track goes up and down just fine. But maybe it doesn't with the window in there. Maybe it's too heavy, or it got off track. I just don't know. So I'm working on replacing the glass in this window. It's a 2004 Ford Explorer Sport Trac. And I don't remember what to call it, but the motor part in the track seems to be good. But the guy I bought it from was trying to pull the window up for some reason, and it slipped and broke. So I'm trying to get the old brackets out to hold the glass. There was one here, and this one I could get to with the grinder, because trying to drill these rivets out, this is what the rivets look like. The center part's harder than the outside. This is probably aluminum. I just couldn't go straight in and drill it out. It always goes to the side. This is the one I'm working on. And I couldn't get the grinder in there because this was sitting back like that. I've been trying to, you can slide these back and forth a little bit, and I was trying to get it with the drill, and as you can see, I made some progress, but I'm not getting it. So I figured out there's a tab here. Oops, don't go. Anyway, there's a tab here, and it was banging into this piece of plastic here, and that was keeping it from sliding over any further. It's possible, and I'm just wondering right now, maybe I can slide this over, slide it the other way, and take it out completely. But what I did is I bent that tab out of the way so that this will slide past it. And I think maybe somehow or another I might be able to slide this, turn it, and get it completely out of there. Let me try that. So it worked. I slid it past this bracket, and then I was going to try to take it up through here, but that wouldn't work. So I just kept sliding it out through here where the speaker goes. I bent it a little bit, and then I got a little bit of an angle, slid it right out of there, and I should be able to slide it back in the same way. And then when I can get this ground out of here, and when I get the new glass, I can put a couple bolts in there and hold the new glass in there, and we should be good to go. Hopefully. Hope that helps somebody. So I kept working with my grinder. I just kept grinding from different angles until I got it to pop out of that hole there. I'll clean this up a little bit. I'll have to put some kind of lubricant in it. When I get my other pane of glass, I better call the junkyard. I hope they have more fun than I did. Anyway, I hope they don't want me to buy the whole Trac, because that means I'll have to either replace the whole Trac, or I'm going to have to grind out the other one, but I'm hoping I don't have to. Anyway, if you're having problems like I did, you want to get these brackets out of here. You get one of them out, and then you can slide it off of there and get the other one out. Works pretty good.